Hello everybody, welcome to the 1973 Formula World Cup. So last season, Jackie Stewart won the Drivers' Championship for the second season in a row, and the United Kingdom won their 13th Nations Championship. If the United Kingdom makes it a 14th this season, that means they'll have won it for the 5th year in a row. And can Jackie Stewart be able to defend his title to make it 3 years on the bounce? Without further ado, let's meet this season's lineup. And here are the first four teams of this season. We've got the United Kingdom being the number one team again, bringing back Jackie Stewart, and alongside him is James Hunt, Jackie Oliver, and Mike Hailwood. The number two team being New Zealand, bringing back Denny Hume, Chris Amon, Howard Ganley, and Graham McRae. Number three is Brazil with Emerson Fittipaldi, Wilson Fittipaldi, Carlos Pace, and Luis Bueno. And Austria round up the first four teams with Niki Lauda, Dieter Kester, Helmut Koenig, and Kurt Ryder. Moving down, we've got Switzerland as team number 5, France is team number 6, then we've got the 7th team being Spain, and team number 8 is West Germany. And going further down, we've got Italy as team number 9, United States is team number 10, and the 11th team is Sweden, with South Africa as team number 12 making their return to the Formula 1 World Cup. And finally, going down to the bottom of the table, we've got Canada and Mexico teams 13 and 14 also making the return to the Formula World Cup. So that is the teams. Let's look at the group lineups. And here is the group lineup for this season. Looking at Group A, the ones to watch out for probably going to be Emerson Fittipaldi and Joey Scheckter. In Group B, the ones to watch out for Jackie Stewart, Chris Amon, Claire Regazzoni, and Vittorio Brambilla, I would say. In Group C, the ones to watch out for Jackie Oliver, Denny Hume, Carlos Pace, Dieter Kester, Aaron Pascalo. And finally, on to Group D, the ones to watch out for James Hunt, Wilson Fittipaldi, Gerard Larousse, Rolf Stonen, and Andre de Animich. So that is the lineup. Without further ado, let's get over to Group A and get this World Cup started. And here we go with Group A of the 1973 FIFA World Cup, and without further ado, let's get straight into it with round number 1, which is Argentina, with Pierre Ressa taking the win for the United States. Francis Sever is second for France, Emerson Fittipaldi third for Brazil, Paul Keller is fourth for Switzerland, and Graham McRae completing the top 5. Race number 2. We head to the 24 Hours at Daytona. Francis Everett wins for France. Emerson Fittipaldi takes second. Joey Scheckter is third. Graham McRae is fourth. Peter Revson rounding off your top 5. Race number 3. We head to Brazil. Francis Everett takes another win for France. Peter Revson is second for the United States. Torsten Palm is third for Sweden. Arturo Mazzario is fourth for Italy. And Harry Bestek rounding off the top 5 for Canada. And to complete the first quarter, Group A, we go to South Africa. Kilami. It's Harry Basek that takes the win for Canada. Emerson Fittipaldi second for Brazil. Francis Everett is third. Niki Lauda is fourth for Austria. Juan Fernandez rounds off the top 5 for Spain. So after 4 races, leading the way, it is Francis Everett with 86 points. Pierre Revson is second with 66 points. Emerson Fittipaldi is third with 59 points. Fourth is Harry Besek with 48 points. Tying for 5th is Niki Lauda of Austria and Joey Scheckter of South Africa with 37 points each. At the bottom of the board, we've got Fred Van Buren and Mike Hailwood of Mexico and the United Kingdom both sharing 22 points. Going to race number 5, we head to the 6 Hours of Valunga. It is Aaron Kramer that wins for West Germany. Pierre Revson is second for the United States. Emerson Fittipaldi is third for Brazil. Fourth is Joey Scheckter, and Torsten Palm rounding up the top 5 for Sweden, as Francis Everett finished the race in 12th. Race number 6. We go to 1,000 kilometers of Dijon, and Francis Everett takes the win for France. Arturo Mazzario is second, Harry Bestek is third, Niki Lauda fourth, and Pierre Revson rounding off your top 5. Going to race number 7, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of Monza. Niki Lauda wins for Austria. Harry Bestek second for Canada. Francis Everett is third. Graham McRae is fourth. Joey Scheckter of South Africa running off your top 5. And to complete the first half of Group A, we go to Spain at Montjuic. Emerson Fittipaldi wins for Brazil. Francis Everett is second. Harry Bestek is third. Arturo Mazzario fourth for Italy. And Aaron Kramer running off the top 5 for West Germany. So we're halfway to Group A. Leading the way is still Francis Everett with 151 points. Erison Fittipaldi is second with 111 points. Pierre Resson is third with 106 points. Fourth is Harry Benstick with 105 points. And round the top 5 is Artur Masario with 81 points. At the bottom of the board is Mike Hillwood of the United Kingdom with 46 points. And now going to race number 9. We go to the 1000 Claws of Spa-Francorchamps. Harry Benstick wins for Canada. Erison Fittipaldi second for Brazil. Graham McRae third for New Zealand. Paul Keller is fourth for Switzerland. And Fred Van Buren rounding off the top 5 for Mexico, as Francis Everett finished the race in 13th place. Race number 10. We go to the Targa Florio. Francis Everett takes another victory with Erison Fittipaldi in second. Graham McRae third for New Zealand. Fourth is Pierre Resson of the United States. And Torsten Palm rounding off your top 5 for Sweden. Race number 11. We go to Belgium and Zolder. Pierre Resson takes the win for the United States. Artur Masario second for Italy. Graham McRae third for New Zealand. Fourth is Fred Van Buren of Mexico. And Aaron Kramer rounding off your top 5, with Francis Everett finishing the race in 8th place. And to complete the third quarter Group A, we go to the 1000 Claws of the Nürburgring. Mike Hillwood wins for the United Kingdom. Paul Keller is third for Switzerland. Pierre Resson is third for the United States. Fourth is Aaron Kramer. And Torsten Palm running off your top 5, as Francis Everett finished the race in 9th. With 4 races left to go, leading the way is Francis Everett with 194 points. Pierre Resson is second, along with Erison Fittipaldi of the United States and Brazil with 166 points each. Fourth is Harry Benstick of Canada with 152 points, and round the top 5 is Graham McRae of New Zealand with 125 points. At the bottom of the board right now is Juan Fernandez of Spain on 70 points. Going to race number 13. We go to the Indy 500. It's Graham McRae that takes the win for New Zealand. Pierre Resson second for the United States. Third is Francis Everett. Fred Van Buren takes fourth, and Torsten Palm rounding off your top 5. Race number 14. We go to Monaco at Monte Carlo. Pierre Resson takes another victory for the United States. Francis Everett is second for France. Artur Masario is third for Italy. Fourth is Paul Keller of Switzerland, and Mike Hillwood rounding off the top 5 for the United Kingdom. Going to race number 15. We go to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's another victory for Pierre Resson. Francis Everett takes third for France. Torsten Palm is third for Sweden. Fred Van Buren is fourth for Mexico. Juan Fernandez rounding off the top 5 for Spain. And for the 16th and final race of Group A, we go to Sweden at Scandinavian Raceway. It's Erison Fittipaldi wins for Brazil. Pierre Resson second for the United States. Francis Everett is third for France. Aaron Kramer is fourth. Artur Masario rounding off your top 5. And the winner of Group A, it is Francis Everett of France with 266 points. Pierre Resson finishes second for the United States with 256 points. Erison Fittipaldi takes third with 209 points for Brazil. Fourth is Graham McRae of New Zealand with 132 points. Fifth is Harry Benstick of Canada with 131 points. Sixth, Artur Masario of Italy with 160 points. Aaron Kramer of West Germany has 148 points in 7th. 8th is Torsten Palm of Sweden with 139 points. 9th place, Paul Keller of Switzerland with 130 points. Round the top 10, Fred Van Buren of Mexico has 127 points, with Joey Scheckter in 11th for South Africa with 121 points. Niki Lauda is 12th for Austria with 115 points. Mike Hillwood 13th for the United Kingdom with 110 points. Juan Fernandez is bottom of the board for Spain with 100 points. So with Group A out of the way, let's take a look at the standings before we head over to Group B. And looking at the standings after Group A, of course, this is a direct reflection. What a good start there for France, with Francis Everett at the top in the Drivers' and Nations competitions. Pierre Resson putting the United States in second position, only 10 points behind, and Erison Fittipaldi putting Brazil into third position. The United Kingdom off to a really rough start defending their title, with Mike Hillwood only able to get 13th place in Group A, putting the United Kingdom in 13th position. With Group B coming up, we will see if France can keep the top spot, or the United States be able to take it, or Brazil, and can the United Kingdom bounce back from their rough start. And here we go, we move swiftly over to Group B for the 1973 Formula World Cup, and without further ado, let's get over to Argentina to see who will take the race win. And round 1, Argentina win going to Joey Rutherford of the United States, with Luis Bueno in second for Brazil, Gunnar Nelson third for Sweden. Fourth is Vittorio Brambilla of Italy, and Francesco Tordemer rounding off the top 5 for Spain. Race number 2, we go to 24 Hours of Daytona. It's Chris Amon that wins for New Zealand. Jackie Stewart second for the United Kingdom. Ray Bartley is third. Fourth is Vittorio Barbella. And Jackie Pretorius rounding off your top 5 for South Africa. Race number 3, we go to Brazil Interlagos. It's Jackie Stewart wins for the United Kingdom. Chris Amon is second for New Zealand. Kurt Reeder is third for Austria. Gunnar Nilsson fourth for Sweden. And Jean-Pierre Beltois rounding off the top 5 for France. And to complete the first quarter of Group B, we go to South Africa. Kilami is Jackie Stewart takes another victory. Francisco Tormer is second for Spain. Gunnar Nilsson third for Sweden. Joy Rufford is fourth. And Clemens Schickertans rounds off the top 5 for West Germany. So leading the way after race number 4, it's Jackie Stewart leads the way with 74 points. Chris Amon is second with 60 points. Third is Gunnar Nilsson with 53 points. Francisco Tormer is fourth with 46 points. And right off the top 5 is Joy Rufford of the United States with 45 points. At the bottom of the board so far is Daniel Munoz of Mexico with 22 points. Going over to race number 5, we go to 6 hours at Valunga. It's Claire Exoli wins for Switzerland. Jean-Pierre Beltois is second for France. Daniel Munoz is third for Mexico. Louis Bueno is fourth for Brazil. And Ray Bartley rounds off the top 5 for Canada, as Jackie Stewart finishes the race in 14th place. Race number 6, we go to the 1000 clause at Dijon. It's Gunnar Nilsson wins for Sweden. Jackie Stewart is second for the United Kingdom. Jean-Pierre Beltois is third for France. Ray Bartley is fourth for Canada. And Chris Amon rounds off the top 5 for Mexico. Race number 7, we go to the 1000 clause of Monza. It's Jackie Stewart takes another victory for the United Kingdom, with Gunnar Nilsson is second for Sweden. Clemens Schickertans is third for West Germany. Fourth is Vittorio Brambilla. And Claire Gazzoni rounds off your top 5. And to complete the first half of Group B, we go to Spain at Montjuic. Jackie Stewart wins again for the United Kingdom. Claire Gazzoni is second for Switzerland. Daniel Moon is third for Mexico. Francisco Tormer is fourth. Ray Bartley rounding off your top 5. So halfway to Group B, Jackie Stewart leads the way with 146 points. Gunnar Nilsson is second with 112 points. Claire Gazzoni and Chris Amon tied for third with 89 points. Round off the top 5 is Jean-Pierre Beltois with 85 points. At the bottom of the board is Kurt Reeder with 57 points. Going to race number 9, we go to the 1000 kilometers of Spa-Francorchamps. Ray Bartley wins for Canada. Jean-Pierre Beltois second for France. Gunnar Nilsson third for Sweden. Francisco Tormer is fourth. And Joy Rufford rounds off your top 5. As Jackie Stewart finishes the race in 8th place. Race number 10. We go to Targa Florio. It's Gunnar Nilsson that wins for Sweden. Jean-Pierre Beltois takes second for France. Chris Amon is third for New Zealand. Kurt Reeder is fourth for Austria. Francisco Tormer runs up the top 5 for Spain. As Jackie Stewart finished the race in 10th place. Race number 11. We go to Belgium at Zolder. It's Jackie Stewart takes the win for the United Kingdom. Clemens Schickertans is second for West Germany. Jackie Pretorius is third for South Africa. Ray Bartley is fourth. And Daniel Munoz rounds off your top 5. And to complete the third quarter of Group B, we go to the 1000 kilometers of the Nürburgring. It's Ray Bartley that takes the win for Canada. Daniel Munoz second for Mexico. Vittorio Barbella is third for Italy. Clemens Schickertans is fourth. And Gunnar Nilsson rounds off the top 5 as Jackie Stewart finishes the race in 11th. So with 4 races left to go, leading the way is Jackie Stewart with 190 points. Gunnar Nilsson is second for Sweden with 168 points. Jean-Pierre Beltois is third with 142 points. Ray Bartley is fourth with 140 points. Chris Amon rounds off the top 5 with 117 points. At the bottom of the board is Louis Bueno of Brazil with 91 points. Going to race number 13, we go to the Indy 500. It's Jean-Pierre Beltois that takes the win for France. Ray Bartley is second for Canada. Jackie Stewart is third for the United Kingdom. Vittorio Barbella is fourth. Clemens Schickertans rounds up the top 5 for West Germany. Race number 14, we go to Monaco Monte Carlo. It's Jackie Pretorius that wins for South Africa. Daniel Munoz is second for Mexico. Joey Rutherford is third for the United States. Ray Bartley is fourth. Vittorio Barbella rounds up the top 5 as Jackie Stewart finishes the race in 9th. Race number 15, we go to 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's Daniel Munoz that wins for Mexico. Vittorio Barbella is second for Italy. Kurt Reeder is third for Austria. Louis Bueno is fourth. Jean-Pierre Beltois rounds up the top 5 as Jackie Stewart finishes the race in 7th. And for the 60th and final race, we head to Sweden. Claire Gazzoni wins for Switzerland. Clemens Schickertans is second. Daniel Munoz is third. Francisco Tormer is fourth. Chris Amon rounds up the top 5 as Jackie Stewart finished the race in 13th. And the winner of Group B, it is Jackie Stewart with 225 points. Jean-Pierre Bellatois for France is second with 197 points. Tying for third is Rui Bartling and Gunnar Nilsson of Canada and Sweden with 185 points each. Danny Muniz is fifth for Mexico with 180 points. Sixth is Claire Schickertons of West Germany with 147 points. Tied for seventh is Claire Ricconi and Vittoria Barbella of Switzerland and Italy with 146 points each. Jackie Pistorius of South Africa is ninth with 145 points. Round the top 10 is Chris Amon of New Zealand with 141 points. Francesco Tormo is 11th for Spain with 135 points. Joy Rutherford is 12th for the United States with 134 points. Kurt Reeder is 13th for Austria with 133 points. At the bottom of the board is Luis Bueno of Brazil with 125 points. So 2 groups down, 2 left to go. Let's take a look at the stats before we head over to Group C. And after Group B, we see the top 2 spots remain the same with Francis Severance and Pierre Redson at the top, but Jackie Stewart, the defending champion, putting themselves into third place ahead of Emerson Fittipaldi, which has helped the United Kingdom bounce back after a rough start of the Nations competition, jumping up to 4th place just ahead of Brazil and right behind Canada, with the United States and France continuing their battle for the top spot, with France pulling away by about 73 points. With Group C coming up, can France maintain the top? Can the United States closing the gap? Can Canada or the United Kingdom or Brazil find their way into the fight for the top spot? Without further ado, let's get over to Group C. And here we go, we move over to Group C for the 1973 World Cup, and without further ado, let's get to Argentina to see who will win the first race. In Argentina, the race win going to Daeho of New Zealand. Bert Kuhn is second for Canada. Dieter Kessler is third for Austria. Roberto Quintanilla is fourth for Mexico. Jose Juncadella rounds off the top 5 for Spain. Going to race number 2, we head to 24 Hours of Daytona. Ronnie Pearson wins for Sweden. Roberto Quintanilla is second for Mexico. I'm sorry guys. Dieter Kessler is third for Austria. Carlos Pace is fourth for Brazil. Jose Juncadella rounds off the top 5 for Spain. Race number 3, we go to Brazil at Interlagos. Jose Juncadella wins for Spain. Roy Pierce is second for Sweden. Roberto Quintanilla is third for Mexico. Nani Gali is fourth for Italy. And Daeho rounds off the top 5 for New Zealand. And to play the first quarter of Group C, we go to South Africa at Kilami. Denny Hood wins for New Zealand. Herbert Muller is third for Switzerland. Eddie Kaizen is third for South Africa. Dieter Kessler is fourth. And Roger McCluskey rounds off the top 5. Leading the way after 4 races, it is Denny Hume of New Zealand with 65 points. Roberto Quintanilla is second for Mexico with 57 points. Third is Roy Pearson with 55 points. Fourth is Dieter Kessler with 53 points. And round the top 5 is Jose Juncadella with 49 points. At the bottom of the board so far is Nani Gali of Italy and Jackie Oliver of the United Kingdom, both sharing 22 points each. Going to race number 5, we head to 6 hours at Vallelunga. It's Joachim Mass that wins for West Germany. Jose Juncadella is third for Spain. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden. Fourth is Roberto Quintanilla of Mexico. And Amri Pescarlo is rounds off the top 5 for France, with Daeho finishing the race in 12th. Race number 6, we go to 1,000 claws of Gijón. Denny Hood takes the win for New Zealand. Herbert Muller is second for Switzerland. Bert Kuhn is second for Canada. Nani Gali is fourth for Italy. Joachim Mass rounds off the top 5 for West Germany. Going to race number 7, we go to the 1,000 claws of Monza. Joachim Mass takes another win for West Germany. Jose Juncadella is second for Spain. Dieter Kessler is third for Austria. Eddie Kaizen is fourth for South Africa. And Bert Kuhn rounds off the top 5 as Daeho finishes the race in 13th. And to play the first half of Group C, we go to Spain at Montjuic. Daeho wins yet again for New Zealand. Jose Juncadella is second for Spain. Nani Gali is third for Italy. Fourth is Roy Pearson of Sweden. And Herbert Muller rounds off the top 5 for Switzerland. So after the first half of Group C, leading the way is still Daeho with 122 points. Jose Juncadella is second for Spain with 112 points. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden with 100 points. Fourth is Joachim Mass with 98 points. Round off the top 5 is Dieter Kessler with 86 points. At the bottom of the board is Jackie Oliver of the United Kingdom with 45 points. Heading over to race number 9. The 1,000 kilometers of Spa-Francorchamps is Jackie Oliver wins for the United Kingdom. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden. Joachim Mass is third for West Germany. Fourth is Herbert Muller of Switzerland. And Dieter Kester rounds off the top 5 for Austria, as Danny Hulme finishes the race in 11th. Race number 10, we go to the Targa Florio. Jackie Oliver takes another win for the United Kingdom. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden. Carlos Pace is third for Brazil. Nani Galia is fourth, and Joachim Mass rounds off the top 5 as Danny Hulme finishes the race in 10th. Race number 11, we go to Belgium and Zolder. It's Eddie Kaiser that wins for South Africa. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden. Harry Pascal is third for France. Fourth is Roger McCluskey. And Dieter Kester rounds off the top 5 as Danny Hulme finishes the race in 14th. And to complete the third quarter of Group C, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring. It's Roger McCluskey that wins for the United States. Danny Hulme is second for New Zealand. Jackie Oliver is third. Jose Jugdela fourth. And Herbert Muller rounds off the top 5 for Switzerland. With 4 races left to go, leading the way is Roy Pearson of Sweden with 167 points. Danny Hulme is second with 155 points. Joachim Mass is third with 140 points. Fourth is Jose Jugdela with 138 points. Dieter Kester rounds off the top 5 with 124 points. At the bottom of the board is Nani Galia of Italy with 91 points. Going to race number 13. We go to the Indy 500. Roy Pearson takes the win for Sweden. Herbert Muller is second for Switzerland. Third is Dieter Kester of Austria. Fourth is Jackie Oliver. And Harry Pascal rounds off the top 5 for France. Race number 14. We go to Monte Carlo. It's Jackie Oliver wins for the United Kingdom, with Roy Pearson second for Sweden. Third is Carlos Pace of Brazil. Fourth is Dieter Kester. Jose Jugdela rounding off your top 5. And go to the penultimate race, race number 15. The 24 Hours of Le Mans, it's Bert Kuhn that wins for Canada. Roberto Quintanilla is second for Mexico. Roy Pearson is third for Sweden. Jose Jugdela is fourth for Spain. Eddie Kaiser rounds off the top 5 for South Africa. And for the 16th and final race, we go to Sweden and the Scandinavian Raceway. Harry Pascal wins for France. Herbert Muller is second for Switzerland. Third is Jackie Oliver. Eddie Kaiser is fourth, and Roger McCluskey rounds off the top 5 as Roy Pearson finishes the race in 8th. And the winner of Group C, it is Roy Pearson with 236 points. Jackie Oliver is second for the United Kingdom with 182 points. Danny Hulme third for New Zealand with 178 points. Jose Jugdela is fourth for Spain with 137 points. Herbert Muller is fifth for Switzerland with 136 points. Sixth is Dieter Kester of Austria with 166 points. Third is Joachim Mass of West Germany with 159 points. Eighth is Harry Pascal with France with 155 points. Eddie Kaiser takes ninth for South Africa with 152 points. Round the top 10 is Bert Kuhn of Canada with 142 points. Roberto Quintanilla is 11th for Mexico with 134 points. Roger McCluskey takes 12th for the United States with 132 points. 13th is Carlos Pace of Brazil with 121 points. At the bottom of the board is Nani Galia of Italy with 114 points. So 3 groups down, 1 group left to go. Let's take a look at the stats before we head over to Group D. With only 1 group left to go, Francis Seven and Pierre Resson still hold the top 2 spots in the drivers' competition, but now Roy Pearson jumps into 3rd for Sweden ahead of Jackie Stewart and Emerson Fittipaldi, who dropped to 4th and 5th. In this competition, France still maintaining the top spot, but now Sweden bringing himself into championship contention, jumping ahead of the United Kingdom and the United States into 2nd, dropping the United States to 3rd and the United Kingdom staying in 4th place. With Group D coming up, what will happen here? What will the shake-up be before we go into the final? Will anything dramatic happen? Without further ado, let's make our way over to Group D. And here we go with Group D for the 1973 Formula World Cup, the final group before we head over to the finals. Without further ado, let's get over to Argentina to see who will take the race win at race number 1, and that will be Wilson Fittipaldi of Brazil. Sean Sells is second for Switzerland. James Hunt is 3rd. Jorge de Bergatin is 4th. Guillermo Rojas runs off the top 5 for Mexico. Race number 2, we head to the 24 Hours of Daytona. Wilson Fittipaldi takes another victory with Andrea de Amich is second for Italy. Sean Sells is 3rd for Switzerland. 4th is Wally Dallenbach of the United States, with Howden Ganley running off the top 5 for New Zealand. Race number 3, we head to Brazil at Interlagos. It's Wally Dallenbach that wins for the United States, with John Canty 2nd. Guillermo Rojas is 3rd for Mexico. Howden Ganley is 4th. Wilson Fittipaldi running off your top 5. And to complete the first quarter of Group D, We go to South Africa at Killarney. It's Gerard Larousse that wins for France. Howden Ganley is second for New Zealand. Third is John Cannon for Canada. Helmut Koenig is fourth for Austria. And Andre de Amage rounds off your top 5. So after 4 races, leading the way, it is Wilson Fittipaldi with 70 points. Wally Dallenbach is second, along with Gerard Larousse of the United States and France, sharing 53 points. Howden Ganley is fourth with 50 points. Right off the top 5 is Jean Sells with 46 points, whereas Riem Basile is Sweden at the bottom of the board with 17 points. Going to race number 5, we go to 6 hours Valunga. Wilson Fittipaldi wins for Brazil. Ryan Weisel is second for Sweden. James Hunt is third. Howden Ganley fourth. Andre de Amage rounding off your top 5. Race number 6. We go to the one side of the clause of Dijon. James Hunt wins for the United Kingdom with Jean Sells in second. Wilson Fittipaldi takes third. Ross Stoneman is fourth. And Dave Charlton rounding off your top 5. Race number 7. We go to the one side of the clause of Monza. Helmut Koenig wins for Austria. Wally Dallenbach is second. Jean Sells is third. James Hunt is fourth. And Howden Ganley rounding off your top 5 as where is he? Wilson Fittipaldi finishing the race in 7th. As we play the first half of Group D, we go to Spain at Montjuic. Gerard Larousse wins for France. John Cannon is second. Wilson Fittipaldi is third. Helmut Koenig is fourth. And Howden Ganley rounding off your top 5. So halfway into Group D, leading the way it is Wilson Fittipaldi with 136 points. Gerard Larousse is second for France with 99 points. James Hunt is third for the United Kingdom with 94 points. Howden Ganley fourth for New Zealand has 90 points. And tied for 5th is Jean Sells and Wally Dallenbach for the United States and Switzerland with 88 points each. We have got Jorge de Bergatin of Spain at the bottom of the board with 41 points. Going to race number 9. We go to the one side of the clause of Spa-Francorchamps. It's Wally Dallenbach that wins for the United States. Guillermo Rogers is second for Mexico. Frei Weisel is third for Sweden. Wilson Fittipaldi is fourth. And John Cannon rounding off your top 5. Going to race number 10, we go to the Targa Florio. Andre de Amage wins for Italy. Dave Charlton wins for second for South Africa. Frei Weisel is third for Sweden. Fourth is Jean Sells. Jorge de Bergatin rounding off your top 5 for Spain. Race number 11, we go to Zolder in Belgium. It's John Cannon wins for Canada. Andre de Amage is second for Italy. Jorge de Bergatin is third for Spain. Frei Weisel is fourth. And Wally Dallenbach rounding off your top 5 as Wilson Fittipaldi finishes the race in 14th. And for the third quarter of Group D, we go to the one side of the clause of the Nürburgring. Dave Charlton wins for South Africa. Ross Stoneman is second for West Germany. Third is Helmut Koenig. Andre de Amage is fourth. And Gerard Larousse running off your top 5 as Wilson Fittipaldi finishes the race in 12th. 4 races left to go. Leading the way is still Wilson Fittipaldi with 159 points. Second is Andre de Amage with 152 points. Wally Dallenbach is third with 135 points. Gerard Larousse is fourth with 130 points. Right off the top 5 is John Cannon of Canada with 128 points. At the bottom of the board is Jorge de Bergatin with 37 points for Spain. Race number 13, we go to the Indy 500. Guillermo Rogers wins for Mexico. James Hunt is second for the United Kingdom. Gerard Larousse is third. Helmut Koenig is fourth. Frei Weisel running off the top 5 for Sweden as Wilson Fittipaldi finishes the race in 14th. Race number 14, we go to the Monte Carlo in Monaco. It's Andre de Amage that wins for Italy. Jorge de Bergatin is second for Spain. Frei Weisel is third for Sweden. Fourth is Howden Ganley. Helmut Koenig running off the top 5 for Austria as Wilson Fittipaldi finishes the race in 7th. Race number 15, we go to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's John Cannon wins for Canada. Wilson Fittipaldi is second for Brazil. Wally Dallenbach is third for the United States. Fourth is Jorge de Bergatin. And Helmut Koenig running off your top 5. And for the 16th and final race of Group D, we go to Sweden. It's James Hunt that takes the win for the United Kingdom. Gerard Larousse is second for France. Frei Weisel is third for Sweden. Fourth is Jorge de Bergatin. And John Sells running off the top 5 for Switzerland. As Brazil's Wilson Fittipaldi finishes the race in 10th. And the winner of Group D, it is Wilson Fittipaldi with 196 points. Andre de Amage is second for Italy with 189 points. Gerard Larousse is third for France with 179 points. Fourth is James Hunt for the United Kingdom with 177 points. Wally Dallenbach is fifth for the United States with 133 points. Sixth is John Cannon for Canada with 169 points. Ray Weissel is 7th for Sweden with 163 points. 8th is Harry Ganley of New Zealand with 162 points. Helmut Koenig is 9th for Austria with 154 points. Sean Sells runs the top 5 for Switzerland with 142 points. 11th is Gumel Rojas of Mexico with 141 points. 12th, Jorge de Bragatin of Spain with 133 points. Tying for 13th is Dave Charlton and Ross Norman of South Africa and West Germany with 123 points. So that is all 4 groups completed. It's time to check the standings to see who has made the final 36, and then we'll see who will be our individual and nations champions. And that is the 4th and final group done. Looking at the Drivers' Championship standings, the top 5 spots remain the same going into the final, with Francis the number 1 driver, with Pierre Vesson is number 2, Roy Pearson number 3, Jackie Stewart number 4, and Ensign Fittipaldi number 5. In the nations competition, France are going into the final as the leading team, with Sweden in 2nd, United States 3rd, United Kingdom 4th, and Canada rounding off the top 5. So we can see the top 24 drivers that have made to the final. Let's take a look at the list of drivers that have made to the final and the drivers that have failed to make it. And here are the drivers outside the top 24 but have made the cutoff, and we can see a couple of surprises in the bottom lot that have made to the final, with Arturo Masario in 25th, Joachim Mass in 26th, Harry Pescarlo in 27th, Claire Xoni joined 32nd with Vittorio Brambilla. So there's a few drivers in this list that's quite a surprise to see down there, but let's take a look at the drivers that have failed to qualify for the final. And here are the drivers that have failed to make to the final. Some of the biggest surprises in this lot are Chris Amon for sure, Torsten Palm of Sweden. We've got Ross Norman that hasn't made the final. Joey Schechter didn't make the final. Carlos Pace and Nicky Lauda, all of them did make the final, which I think is a huge surprise that they all failed to make the top 36 spots. However, that is the case, and we'll be going to the final without them. And with that, let's now move over to the 1973 World Cup final. And here we go, the 1973 Formula 1 World Cup final. Before we get to the first race, we need to remind ourselves who had made to the finals. So all 14 teams have got at least one driver made through, starting with Austria. They've got 2 drivers made through with Dieter Kester and Helmut Koenig, who are 22nd and 28th going into this final. Then we got Brazil. They've got 2 drivers made through, the Fittipaldi brothers, who are 5th and 7th going into this final. Next up we got Canada. They've got all 4 of their drivers made through. It's Rudy Bartling, Harry Bistek, John Cannon and Bert Kuhn, 10th, 20th, 21st and 35th respectively. And then we got France next. They've got all 4 drivers through, with Francis Severt, Jean-Pierre Beltois, Gerard Larousse and Amaury Pescarlo, 1st, 6th, 13th and 27th going into this final. Next up with Italy. They've got 3 drivers made through, with Andre De Amich, Arturo Masario and Vittorio Brambilla, 8th, 25th and 33rd respectively. And then we've got Mexico. They've only got 1 driver made through, with Daniel Muniz, who is 12th going into this final. Followed up with New Zealand, so they've got 3 drivers made through, Denny Hume, Graham McRae and Howard Ganley, 14th, 19th and 24th going into this final. Then we've got South Africa next. They've got 2 drivers made through, with Eddie Kaysen and Jackie Pretorius, 29th and 34th going into the final. And then we've got Spain next. We've only got 1 driver made through, with Jose Jucadella, who is 15th going into this final. Next up is Sweden. They've got 3 drivers made through, Roy Pearson, Gunnar Nilsson and Ray Weissel, 3rd, 9th and 23rd into this final. And then we've got Switzerland next. They've got 3 drivers made through, Herbert Muller, Clay Regazzoni and Sean Sells, 17th, 32nd and 36th going into this final. And then we've got the United Kingdom next. They've got 3 drivers made through, Jackie Stewart, Jackie Oliver and James Hunt. They are 4th, 11th and 16th respectively. And then we've got the United States next, with only 2 drivers made through, Pierre Revson and Wally Dallenbach Sr., 2nd and 18th respectively. And finally West Germany, they got 3 drivers made through, Joachim Mass, Aaron Kramer and Clarence Schickentens, 26th, 30th and 31st respectively. So that is our 36 drivers that made through to the final. Without further ado, let's get to round 1 of the final. In Argentina, round 1, the win goes to Joaquin Mas with Ericson Pali second, Pierre Bresson is third, Francis Serra is fourth, Cleric's only fifth, Jean Sales is sixth, Serens is Herbert Muller, Wally Dallenbach is eighth, Gunnar Nelson ninth, and Roy Pearson running off your top 10. Wilson Fittipaldi is 34th, Rui Bartling is 33rd. Then we've got Jean-Pierre Beltois 24th, Andre de Amage is 18th, Jackie Stewart 15th. Then going to race number 2, we head to the 24 hours of Daytona. It's Pierre Bresson that takes the win for the United States. Ericson Fittipaldi second for Brazil. Jackie Stewart is 3rd. Francis Serra is 4th. Joaquin Mas is 5th. 6th is Herbert Muller. Wilson Fittipaldi is 7th. Helmut Koenig is 8th. Howard Ganley 9th. And Jose Gincadella running off your top 10. Jean-Pierre Beltois is 35th. Andre de Amage is 30th. Gunnar Nelson 27th. We've got Rui Bartling in 17th. And Roy Pearson in 13th. Round number 3, we go to Brazil and Interlagos. Daniel Munoz wins for Mexico. Francis Serra is 7th for France. Jackie Stewart is 3rd for the United Kingdom. Harry Bistic is 4th. Ericson Fittipaldi is 5th. Roy Pearson 6th. Harry Pascal is 7th. James Hunt is 8th. Eddie Kaiser 9th for South Africa. Dieter Kessler rounds off the top 10 for Austria. Pierre Bresson is 36th. Wilson Pally is 33rd. Jean-Pierre Beltois is 30th. Andre de Amage is 29th. Gunnar Nelson 23rd. Rui Bartling 21st. And moving over to race number 4, we go to Kilami in South Africa. It's Ericson Fittipaldi wins for Brazil. Henri Pascal is 7th for France. Jackie Pistorius is 3rd for South Africa. Wally Ballandesh is 4th. John Cannon is 5th. Graham McRae 6th for New Zealand. Arturo Mazzari is 7th. Ethan Shard the Roos. Rui Bartling is 9th. And Jean Sells rounds off your top 10. Roy Pearson is 36th, Andre de Amage is 30th, Wilson Fittipaldi 29th, Jackie Stewart 27th, Francis Serra 26th, Pierre Bresson is 24th, Jean-Pierre Beltois is in 16th, and Gunnar Nelson is 12th. So after 4 races in the final, leading the way is Ericson Fittipaldi with 76 points. Francis Serra is 2nd with 46 points. Tying for 3rd is Pierre Bresson and Joaquin Mas with 37 points apiece. Jackie Stewart is in rounds off the top 5 with 33 points in the United Kingdom. 2 drivers have got a minus score. They are Bart Kuhn and Jean-Pierre Beltois. They both have minus 3 points apiece. Meanwhile, Andre de Amage, Vittorio Brambella and Aaron Kramer all have 0 points. Going over to race number 5, we go to 6 hours at Valunga. It's Daniel Munoz that takes the win for Mexico. Ericson Fittipaldi wins 2nd for Brazil. Andre de Amage is 3rd for Italy. Aaron Kramer is 4th. James Hunt is 5th. Bert Kuhn is 6th. Jackie Oliver is 7th. Wally Dallenbach is 8th. Pierre Bresson takes 9th. Helmut Koenig rounding off your top 10. Rui Bartling is 35th. Gunnar Nelson 33rd. Roy Pearson is 24th. Wilson Fittipaldi is 16th, Francis Serra is 15th, Jackie Stewart 13th, and Jean-Pierre Beltois is 12th. Going over to race number 6, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of Dijon. Jackie Stewart takes the win for the United Kingdom. Eddie Kaiser is 7th for South Africa. Daniel Munoz is 7th for Mexico. Rui Bartling is 4th. Francis Serra is 5th. Harry Pascal is 6th. Pierre Bresson is 7th. Arturo Mazzari is 8th. Gerard de Roos is 9th. And Helmut Koenig running off your top 10. We got Ericson Fittipaldi 29th, Andre de Amage is 28th, Jean-Pierre Beltois is 22nd, Wilson Fittipaldi 17th, Roy Pearson is 16th, and Gunnar Nelson is 13th. Going to race number 7, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of Monza. It's another victory for Jackie Stewart with Wally Dallenbach second for the United States, Jean-Pierre Beltois 3rd for France, 4th is Arturo Mazzari, Clarence Schickentanz is 5th for West Germany, Gunnar Nelson is 6th, Daniel Munoz is 7th, Wilson Fittipaldi 8th, 9th is Herbert Muller, and Jean Sells rounding off your top 10. Francis Serra is 36th, Pierre Bresson is 34th, Ericson Fittipaldi is 31st, Andre de Amage is 27th, Rui Bartling is 18th, and Roy Pearson is in 12th. And to clear the first half of the final, we go to Spain. Another victory for Jackie Stewart with Francis Serra 7th for France. Andre de Amage is 3rd for Italy. 4th is Pierre Bresson. Jose Gincadella is 5th for Spain. Vittorio Brambella is 6th. Aaron Kramer is 7th. Joaquin Mas is 8th. Harry Bistic 9th. And Arturo Mazzari rounding off your top 10. Roy Pearson is 35th. Gunnar Nelson 27th. Rui Bartling is 23rd. Wilson Fittipaldi 21st. Ericson Fittipaldi is 18th. Jean-Pierre Beltois is 15th. So, Roy Bartling 23rd, sorry. And halfway into this final, leading the way, it is Jackie Stewart with 111 points. Emerson Fittipaldi is second with 96 points. Francis Serra is third with 74 points. Fourth is Daniel Munoz of Mexico with 68 points. Right at the top 5 is Pierre Bresson with 64 points. At the bottom of the board, we got Bert Kuhn, who has minus 4 points so far. Going over to race number 9. We go to the 1,000 kilometers of Spa Francorchamps. Graham McRae wins for New Zealand. Jose Jugdell is second. Dieter Kester is third. Gunnar Nilsson is fourth. Francis Serra fifth. Aaron Pascal is sixth. Aaron Kramer is seventh. John Kenneth eighth. Emerson Fittipaldi ninth. And Artur Masario running off your top 10. Jackie Stewart finishes in 29th. Andre de Amish is 24th. Wilson Fittipaldi 23rd. Roy Pearson is 21st. Pierre Bresson is 19th. Jean-Pierre Beltois is 13th and Roy Bartling is 11th. Race number 10. We go to the Targa Florio. Roy Bartling wins for Canada. Pierre Bresson takes second for the United States. Emerson Fittipaldi is third. Francis Serra is fourth. Charles LaRousse is fifth. Vittorio Barbella is sixth. Jose Jugdell is seventh. Diamond is eighth. Wilson Fittipaldi ninth. And Jackie Oliver running off your top 10. We got Roy Pearson in 28th, Gunnar Nilsson 25th, Jackie Stewart is 22nd, Andre de Amish is 18th, and Jean-Pierre Beltois is 11th. Race number 11. We go to Belgium and Zolder. Daniel Munoz takes another victory from Mexico. Jackie Stewart is second for the United Kingdom. Third is Andre Amage. Jean-Pierre Beltois is fourth. Aaron Pascal is fifth. Vittorio Barbella is sixth. Francis Serra is seventh. Graham McRae eighth. Ninth is Jackie Pretorius. And Clay Rexoni running off your top 10. Pierre Bresson is 32nd. Wilson Fittipaldi 29th. Gunnar Nilsson is 22nd. Roy Bartling is 20th. Roy Pearson is 16th. And Emerson Fittipaldi is 11th. And to complete the third quarter of the final, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring. John Cann wins for Canada with Vittorio Barbella second for Italy. Jose Jugdell takes third. Aaron Kramer is fourth. Dieter Kester is fifth. James Hunt is sixth. Sean Sells is seventh. Eighth is Jean-Pierre Beltois. Danny Hume is ninth. And Roy Bartling rounding off your top 10. Gunnar Nilsson is 36th. Wilson Fittipaldi 24th. Andre de Amish is 23rd. Roy Pearson 22nd. Emerson Fittipaldi is 16th. Pierre Bresson is 13th, Jackie Stewart is 12th, and Francis Serra running off those outside the top 10. And with 4 races left to go, leading the way is Jackie Stewart with 135 points. Emerson Fittipaldi is second with 124 points. Francis Serra is third with 112 points. Danny Munoz is fourth with 101 points. Right off the top 5 is Pierre Bresson with 87 points. At the bottom of the board, we've got Bert Kuhn still on minus 4 points at the bottom of the board. Going to race number 13, we go to the Indy 500. It's Emerson Fittipaldi wins for Brazil. Wally Dallenbach is second for the United States. Third is Pierre Bresson. Andre de Amish is fourth. Graham McRae is fifth. Jackie Pretorius is sixth. Gerard LaRousse is seventh. Eighth is Bert Kuhn. Ninth is Harry Bestek. And Joachim Mass rounding off your top 10. So we've got Roy Pearson 36th. Roy Bartling is 35th. Francis Serra is 34th. We've got also Gunnar Nilsson 18th, Wilson Fittipaldi 16th, Jean-Pierre Beltois is 15th, and Jackie Stewart is 11th. Race number 14. We go to Monaco. Danny Hume wins for New Zealand. Jean-Pierre Beltois second for France. Jackie Pretorius is third. Wally Dallenbach is fourth. Francis Serra is fifth. Claire Rexoni is sixth. Jackie Stewart is seventh. Eighth is Wilson Fittipaldi. Roy Pearson ninth, and Daniel Munoz running off your top 10. Pierre Bresson is 32nd. Gunnar Nilsson 22nd, Roy Bartling is 18th, Andre de Amish is 13th, and Emerson Fittipaldi is 11th. And going to the penultimate race, race number 15, the 24 Hours of Le Mans is another victory for Jackie Stewart with Francis Serra in second, Andre de Amish is third, Emerson Fittipaldi takes fourth, Ray Weissel is fifth for Sweden, Dieter Kester is sixth, Sean Sills is seventh, John Cann is eighth, Jean-Pierre Beltois is ninth, and Clay Regazzoni running off your top 10. So we have got Wilson Fittipaldi 30th, Roy Bartling is 23rd, Pierre Bresson is 21st, Gunnar Nilsson is 15th, and Roy Pearson is 12th. And for the 60th and final race, we go to Sweden. Emerson Fittipaldi wins for Brazil, Francis Serra is second for France, Artur Masario is third, Jose Jugdell is fourth, fifth is Roy Pearson, Danny Hume is sixth, Jean-Pierre Beltois is seventh, Howard Ganley eighth, Graham McRae is ninth, and Pierre Bresson running off your top 10. Gunnar Nilsson is 33rd, Andre de Amish is 32nd, Wilson Fittipaldi is 31st, Roy Bartling is 18th, Jackie Stewart is 17th, and that is it. And the person with the most amount of points in this final was Emerson Fittipaldi with 192 points. Jackie Stewart is second with 174 points. In third is Francis Severt with 161 points. Danny Munoz takes fourth from Mexico with 110 points, one more than Pierre Vesson with 109 points. Jean-Pierre Beltois is sixth with 84 points. Seventh is Andre de Amish with 80 points. A three-way tie for eighth, Jose Jukadella of Spain, Wally Dalabash of the United States, and Arturo Massari of Italy, all sharing 69 points apiece. Then Graham McRae takes 11th for New Zealand with 65 points. 12th is Dieter Kester of Austria with 58 points. Marion Pascal is 13th with 57 points. 14th is Jackie Pretorius of South Africa with 54 points. Time for 15th is John Cannon and Danny Hume of Canada and New Zealand with 52 points each. 17th is Rui Barton with 49 points. 8th is Aaron Kramer with 48 points. 19th is Vittorio Barbella of Italy with 45 points. Right at the top 20 is Jean Self of Switzerland with 42 points. 21st is Joachim Mass with 40 points. Henry Bestic is 22nd with 39 points. 23rd is Gerard LaRusse with 37 points, with 24th going to James Hunt with 36 points. 25th, Herbert Muller with 35 points. Roy Pearson, the number 3 driver, 26th with only 34 points. Claire Xoni is 27th for Sweden with 33 points. Claire Xoni, Switzerland, not Sweden, sorry. Gunnar Nilsson is 28th with 32 points. 29th, Wilson Fittipaldi with 29 points. Clarence Schickentowns of West Germany rounding up the top 30 with 24 points. Eddie Kaiser is 31st with 22 points. Helen Koenig is 36th with 20 points. Jackie Oliver is 33rd with 18 points. Helen Ganley is 34th with 17 points. Ray Weissel is 35th with 14 points. At the bottom of the board is Bert Kuhn with 11 points. So with that out of the way, it's now time to check who decides to see who is the 1973 Individual and Nations Champions. And here is the final standings, and Francis Severt, for the first time since the 1958-7 that Jean Bert was able to achieve, takes home a Drivers' Championship for France, and France win the Nations Championship for the first time since the 1951 Formula 1 World Cup. What an achievement for France to take both the Drivers' and the Nations Championship home. Emerson Fittipaldi takes second for Brazil. Jackie Stewart finishes third for the United Kingdom, with Pierre Vesson in fourth, and Daniel Munoz getting Mexico into the top 5 in the Drivers' Championship. France take the Nations Championship. The United Kingdom managed to get into second, but it just wasn't enough to take home their 14th title. The United States takes third, Brazil is fourth, and right off the top 5 is Canada. And here are the list of drivers outside the top 24 that have made it to the final, and there's a few surprises that end up outside the top 24, with Joachim Mass, who had a bit of a rough time in the group stages, also had a rough final, putting in joint 25th alongside Jackie Pretorius of South Africa. Vittorio Barbella taking home the 28th spot after a really difficult group stage and a really lackluster performance in the final, giving him a total of 191 points. Claire Gazzoni really struggled in this season, tying the 30th with Harry Gannon of New Zealand, only scoring 146 points in the group stage and only 33 in the final. But I hope you enjoyed this 1973 World Cup. A great achievement for France, taking home the Drivers' and Nations competitions for the first time in about 2 decades now, or roughly 2 decades. Going into the 1974 season, can France do it again? Can they take home another Nations Championship? Can they take home another Drivers' Championship? I will see you over for the 1974 World Cup to find out.